Starting today, a lot of folks will look at their calendars and get started with their New Year's resolutions. Well, we brought in life coach Karen Lee to help us actually keep those resolutions. Some are really hard. I've done some, like I gave up bread for a year, I gave up soda for a year, and I'm pretty die-hard, but there are some tougher ones that are more wide open. Should we come up with little ones?
You know, I think New Year's resolutions, I think, often are very impulsive, and we sort of say, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that, and it's more a wish than it is an actual goal. And I think that we need to think about resolutions as goals and create plans to support those goals, and I think that's what's really important. So, you know, when you're devising one, make sure it's something you really care about. If you're not passionate about it, it's going to be really hard to stick with it all year. I'm very impressed that you were able to not eat bread for an entire year.
It was tough, but I did it. Same thing with
very
soda.
Impressed.
But you know what? I think that people come up with, I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to exercise more. 2-3 weeks into it, you lose that. What are simple ways that you can keep it going for a lengthier period of time? Again,
you know, I like to think about the plan that we make to creating a successful resolution or a successful goal and completing it. You know, if I want to lose 30 pounds, I'm not going to lose 30 pounds in 2 weeks.
Right.
So I have to look at, realistically, let's give myself 6 months. You know, I like to look at a resolution or goal, a personal goal, as a marathon more than a sprint. And so we've got to look at, okay, so in 6 months, I'm going to be 30 pounds less than I am today. So how do we go about doing that? Obviously, if I just in January keep saying, well, that was 1 pound, that was another pound, I'm going to feel disappointed. But if I actually have a plan where I take those 6 months and I put down, on this week I'm going to weigh this much and this much and this much, so that each week I set up how much I'm going to weigh. And let's say every Friday morning I weigh in, I can meet a weekly goal as opposed to meeting, you know, trying to attain the 30 pounds and having that looming over me. I've broken it down into much smaller steps.
I guess be more realistic.
Be more realistic. You want to be very specific. You want to make it something that's achievable. You certainly, you know, want to look at making it something positive. So many people do the dieting thing, and I always say, instead of saying, I'm going to go on a diet, which is about food deprivation, I like to think, I'm going to eat healthier and exercise more. And so and I think about the positive effects of that. I'm going to look better, I'm going to feel better, I'm going to have more energy. So I like to keep it in the positive, frame it in the positive instead of something that you're removing from your life.
I think that is a great idea, and we can find a blog for you and a website, and we're going to link everybody to that on News14.com. Happy New Year, and we hope everybody keeps those simple resolutions.